But whatever Deion Sanders did, they just let go. They said that was okay because Troy Vincent held them.
Aikman to throw. Incomplete. Michael Irvin stretched. Couldn't quite come down with it.
That's what they're starting to do now, is to move Michael Irvin around. You know, just don't leave him outside. That time he was in the slot.
Right.
You know, here he is. He's lined up in the slot now, and not leave him just as an outside receiver. Get him in different positions and get him on different guys and have him run different types of pass patterns. Now, had that been a real accurate throw, that would have been complete. But how about this battle here? These guys are really going out. That's more than a pass rush or pass protection.
Well, it's not going to be over anytime soon. Emmett Smith is hit by Brian Dawkins, and that's a good tackle by Dawkins. Ray Rhodes was saying yesterday that Dawkins is really playing well. Really come on.
Well, he's a rookie. He's one of his rookie starters, and I think that one of the first things you always have to look for in a free safety is a good tackler, because he's the last guy there. You know, I mean, you know, you have three lines. You have your defensive line as one group, then you have your defensive backs, linebackers, then the last group are the defensive backs. And you get Brian Dawkins being a free safety, he is really the last guy there.
Aikman gets it to Kelvin Martin, and he gets a first down for the Cowboys.
Kelvin Martin better watch out or he's going to pop it. He's like a balloon. He's going boom, boom, boom. Just watch. I mean, you just have to keep watching this thing, because this is more. Again, this is more than just pass rush and pass protection. This is as close to a street fight as you're going to get.
And I have a feeling it's going to continue.
This is a guy from Philadelphia fighting another guy from Philadelphia. You know what that means.
Emmett Smith ran in the corner. He broke the tackle by Dawkins that time and got a first down for Dallas.
Moose Johnston got a great block. He's the guy that made that play go. And we were watching William Fuller go against Eric Williams. And that time, watch what happens to William Fuller here when Moose Johnston gets him right here. He makes that block, he knocks him down, and that gives Emmitt Smith that corner.
And Emmett went back to Dawkins and said, hey, it was my turn, after the run was over.
And Fuller went back and said, where the heck are all these blocks? I finally get away from Eric Williams, and here comes Moose Johnston.
First and 10, Dallas at the 30. Aikman. Pass caught by Irvin. In his dance.
You see, that's the thing that they didn't do the first half. That's the thing that got him back into this game. The second one, here again, he's out here on the right. He's on Bobby Taylor. Bobby Taylor looking into the backfield, just feeling him, and then he tripped up. When Michael Irvin went to make his out cut, Bobby Taylor tripped, and then Michael Irvin was able to come off that. And I don't know what that is, but
I'm not sure either.
I don't think you need the after stuff, but the before stuff was pretty good.
Two tight ends for the Cowboys this time. Ty J. Armstrong is the man in motion. Aikman back to throw deep for Bjornsson, incomplete. Bjornsson again playing with a bad ankle, and he just didn't have anything to turn on.
And Aikman is upset because he knew that would have been a touchdown, and that was one of those things where you throw it not where they are, but where they're going and where they're supposed to be. And I think Troy Aikman threw that one where Jay Novacek would have been.
Or Bjornsson if he were healthy.
Oh, in fact, talking about a healthy tight end, I think the Cowboys are going to sign Johnny Mitchell tomorrow.
Here's Emmitt Smith. No place to go. Emmett stopped after he picked up about a yard by Michael Zordich. There's Jay Novacek in the Cowboy hat, of course.
Yeah, and he has that bad back that they thought maybe he'd be back at midseason, maybe he'd be back at the end. And now you talk to most of the people on the Cowboys, the players, the coaches, and they don't feel that Jay Novacek will be back at all this year and probably never play football again. Watch William Thomas here play that cutback. That's what you have to do when they start away from you and you have an Emmitt Smith. You have to stay on that backside.
3rd and 10. Aikman. Incomplete. Intended for Irvin. not necessary.
Yeah, they're going to jump all over him on that slant. I mean, that's going to draw a crowd. That's not just going to be a corner. Here he is right here. Here's Michael Irvin. Now, when he gets inside of Bobby Taylor, it's not only going to be him, but it's going to be that safety sitting right there, too. Michael Irvin dropped that pass, though.
That's correct.
I mean, he made a pretty good move. He got inside. Troy Aikman hit him right in the hands, and Michael Irvin dropped it.
Bonio from 37 yards. And the kick is good. And the Cowboys now trail by 1. Philadelphia 14, Dallas 13. Back in Dallas, the Eagles leading the Cowboys by 1, 14-13, third quarter, 8:12 left. Swanson, Bates, the two leaders of this Cowboy coverage, kickoff coverage team. Witherspoon back deep for Philadelphia. And he'll handle it. At the 10.
You see Bill Bates, he just ran right down in there and got into the wedge. And you don't always win those battles.
No.
But you throw your body. You know, that's what people say. If you're going to be a wedge buster, you got to throw your body. You have to be reckless. You know that special teams breeds fanaticism. You got to be a fanatic. And he gets knocked back where he came from. Look, you can't even find him.
He lost that battle.
Bill Bates got lost, period.
But playing with a broken thumb on his right hand.
I think he's going to get some smelling salts over there. He said they told me to ram my head into anything, and I will.
Ricky Waters. Waters scampers outside the 40. Alundis Bryce knocked him out of bounds. 17-yard pickup.
He looks as quick and as powerful as I've ever seen him. I mean, he is running today with every combination that you need. He starts inside. Watch that bounce. There's nothing inside. He bounces to the outside, and usually someone's going to tackle you there because there's no blockers on those outside guys.
He did it all on his own. Fryer is the man in motion. Waters the ball carrier. Hit by Hennings in the backfield. And then Shante Carter gets him when he comes back. Chad Hennings there first.
And the fans love that one because they didn't like the way Ricky Waters was hot dogging it after the play before that. And they said, well, we'll show you, and they throw him for a loss. You know, Kevin Smith must really be hurt. I mean, Alundis Bryce is still in there for him. And we thought earlier that it was just a tape job, but it looks like more than that because Kevin Smith doesn't come back. And I would think they would go to work out here in Alundis Bryce.
Here's Detmer looking in that direction, and he got a first down to Fryer.
And they thought the same thing that I thought because they had Irving Fryer, and they just went to work on Alundis Bryce.
And here comes Kevin Smith.
They saw him out here. Here's Irving Fryer. Here's Alundis Bryce. And they saw that Kevin Smith wasn't in there, so they go to work on him. Irving Fryer just runs, starts to go out, makes a perfect out pattern, and Ty Detmer throws him the ball.
Perfect throw by Detmer.
Watch it, and he looks at him all the way. He's looking all the way. He is going to throw that ball to Irving Fryer on Alundis Bryce.
Enough for a first down. Turner was the man in motion. Here's Detmer back to throw. Screen pass. He had called, perhaps. Flag on the play, a late flag from way down the field.
You know, and Kevin Smith came back in, Pat, but he's hurt. He's trying to cover out there. He was on Chris T. Jones there.
He's limping.
He's really limping, yeah. Whatever it is, I mean, I don't think this is his Achilles, but we saw him earlier taping his foot and his toe, and that is bothering him.
Interference. The offense, number 87. 10-yard penalty, still first down.
Jason Dunn is number 87, the rookie tight end.
Yeah, Jason Dunn's a big guy. I mean, you know he is going to be one. I mean, he's like 6'4" and 260 pounds, and can run and has all those combinations you have to have.
That'll make it 1st and 20. Say has replaced Turner. Now Christie Jones comes out and Turner splits wide to the right.
See, here's the formation, Pat, we were talking about earlier. Here, they bring Dunn, the tight end, out here and have a receiver in there and then get the corner to cover on the tight end. You see, in a way to get a Irving Fryer away from a Kevin Smith or Deion Sanders.
Delay for some reason over in front of the Eagle bench. The head linesman. And Ray Rhodes right behind him. 1st and 20. 6:27 left to play, third quarter. Ty Detmer retreats. Steps up in the pocket. Completes his pass to Mark Say. And again, for a McDonald's game break, let's return to James Brown at our Fox Television Center.
Terry Bradshaw talked about the importance of quarterbacks protecting the ball. Steve Berline does not hear. Clay Matthews forces a fumble. Falcons ball. Falcons on top by 3. Back to Pat and John.
The Eagles up by 1. 2nd and 9. The carry. Waters will have about 6 of the 9. Cowboys have not allowed a back to run for over 100 yards, 100 or over this year. Waters is getting close.
And I think a lot of it is the way Ricky Waters is running. I mean, he's running quick. He's running with power. He's bouncing out. And you look, he's about as close to 100 as you can get, and you know, he's doing that part of it. But the other part of it is Ty Detmer being able to throw the ball so that the Eagles are not one-dimensional. They have great mixture today.
3rd down. Detmer gets it up the middle to Fryer. Fryer will have a first down as the Eagles move it inside the Cowboy 30.
You know, Ty Detmer had to live with that thing. He's too small. He's only 6 foot. He only weighs 190 pounds, but like he said, he's been that size all his life, and he's played all his life. I mean, he played in high school. He went to BYU. He holds all the kinds of NCAA records. He was a Heisman Trophy winner. He comes here, and he starts playing here. They win 3 games in a row. And the guy, if you look at, is just a football player.
And he enjoys it. Here's Waters. To about the 22. Strickland on the bottom of the stack.
And you can see the confidence that he has now because he has things going. I mean, he knows that he can throw the ball. He knows that when they want to run it, that they can get things going because Ricky Waters almost has 100 yards, so they have that part of it going. The offensive line is doing a good job. I mean, they're really outmanned here because the Cowboys are a better team, but the Eagles are playing better.
2nd and 6. 3 wide receivers. No backs now. Detmer retreats. Slings it to Christie Jones. Sidearm. Not a long pass, but very effective.
And it should be a first down. Ray Rhodes was saying that he knew that this guy could do this because when Ray Rhodes was a defensive coordinator of the Green Bay Packers, Ty Detmer was the backup quarterback. So he used to run the scout team. And he said the guy would just drive us crazy. I mean, he was always dinking and dunking and getting first downs and getting guys going the wrong way and all that. And he finally said to his linebacker, he said, "What is this guy doing?" He said, "Well, he just looks us off. We never know where the ball's going."
About a foot to get a first down.
And I think this will bring about a running down. I would expect a Ricky Waters run here. Again, you see that rotation, and rotation doesn't work, in my mind, when you get down to where you have to stop him for a touchdown and Leon Letts on the sideline. That's not working. Of course, it's working for the Philadelphia Eagles because that was the one guy when Ray Rhodes was saying last night, you know, maybe the most dominant player in the league could be Leon Letts. So we want to stay away from him. Well, if he's not in there, that's easy.
Waters, the lone back. Quarterback sneak gets the first down. Leon Lett does look like he might be tired.
Now, well, he's coming back in now. I mean, they just get him out there to give him a blow or two, but But again, I don't think, unless there's some injury somewhere, I don't think that you